So, episode 2 of the Civilization novel. We're starting turn 6 and we're still finding this barbarian outpost here, the Grey Rats. We're not worried about it. Greece is not worried about them. And its scout will pop up next turn. Nothing more to do. Player 2 again is Persia. Finding yet another ocean. And that's it. And Korea finding that indeed this is a long stretch of land that goes only one way. And we have barbarians here, Quiet Fox Tribe. For Mapuche, this looks like a dead end actually. My warrior is better off going this way. We'll let the scouts deal with what's beyond Cardiff. Australia had a bit of a problem of its own with barbarians, but now the barbarians are nowhere in sight. Anyway, we can deal with them. Choose production, no. And exploration of the immediate surroundings for Indonesia, it's over. It's done. So we're going to explore a little bit more. For Spain, oh yes, there's a goody hut here that I forgot to think about. We'll look into it. In England, same thing. Not much else to do than exploring here for all civs, but for Brazil, we have choke points here and more choke points around here. So it's gonna be tricky deciding where to put our second city. There's gonna be one right here, if only for strategic reasons. For Netherlands, we go through Chocolate Hills, find our way around the city. Again, the scout will be ready in no time. Same thing for Khmer. And for Macedon. And that ends the turn. We have full sight of the Eye of the Sahara. And we're going back. Back to Greece. So the scout will explore the interior, while this guy is going to explore the south here, not going very far. Again, we don't know how far this is going either way. So, what's next? Monument. Very important for Greece, which is culture-centered. And Persia, oh yes, there's this goody hut. You can go look into it. And scout. time attacking. The warrior comes along as well, and Gyeongju will now produce a monument. Mapuche, we're on auto move here, so we don't have anything to do. Here, Australia, finding more seashore and a goody hut. And that looks like very fertile terrain, and it's still coastal, which is very good for Australia. In Indonesia, goody hut for Spain gives them one envoy. And, well, we have only one place to send it immediately, if we want to send it immediately. That will make us suzerain of Singapore if we get a third envoy, which gets us this unique bonus. Not very interesting at this point. I'll keep my envoy for later. And now England has its scout. Look a little further, and then the scout goes in the opposite direction. That will allow us to explore as much terrain very efficiently. And what do we have here? We're gonna have mining pretty soon. We're already able to get 2 farms, and soon we'll get this mercury mine builder right now. Brazilian scout, more mountains. And we'll expand the city now. Geographically, at least. Netherlands has its scout. Who's going? Okay, it's this one that has to go in first. Now the scout can go into Gobi Desert. It's called Gobi, even though Netherlands has been the first to find it. And that's because, obviously, in real life there are no deserts in Netherlands. We'll get a monument. For Khmer, we find another dead end along the shores of Tonle Sap, and we're gonna leave it at that. It's gonna be quite interesting, our ability to get to this place around here, because we have to make a huge detour before we can find shipbuilding, and we don't know where shipbuilding is located into this tree. We have no idea. And finally, this is the end of turn 7. We're finding a goody hut. Greece again. Our governor is installed now in Athens. We look at the yields that the governor produces, plus 0.3 from modifiers, that's 15%. So instead of having 2.5 science per turn, we're having 2.8. I clicked accidentally. Now Persia is gonna get a goody hut of its own. Finding a lake, and the goody hut produces military tradition. Where is it located? It's right here. So we don't need to disperse a barbarian outpost to get the boost for that. Korea. Mapuche. We have Ngulu Mapu still producing its monument. It's going to produce a scout after that. Should do it right away. Oh! This is odd. The Badger Claw Scout is half dead now. If I finish him off, well, I get XPs. So let's get that. There we go. First combat of the game. Choose Pantheon. Well, Indonesia is getting a lot of faith, and that faith is produced by, we're gonna look at it, Great Works, and 2 from City Center. So our Great Works is this relic that we found in a goody hut, and we're getting 2 from City Center. That comes from Indonesia's unique ability. Is it Indonesia or... yeah, it's leader ability. Choose Pantheon. What shall we pick? God of the Sea? Yes, we have this. We have stone circles here. If we want a religious victory, and we're headed for one already, it's going to have to be stone circles. First prophet in the world has a flash. And we have a pantheon. We have progress towards mysticism. Where is that located? Mysticism. Right here. We can research it right after we're done with Code of Laws. Now, Spain gonna have its work cut out for them if they want a religious victory, which is, as I mentioned in the first video, not their first choice, despite appearances. Now England, we're finding a barbarian outpost. It's called Half Moon. Well, we're gonna make them into a new moon. We're going to attack them immediately. Brazil, not doing much. And Netherlands. Just go around this mountain range. We found a volcano called Zuidval. Now, how come there's a volcano in the Netherlands? Well, in real life, Zuidval is an offshore caldera that was found in the 1970s by oil drillers. So we found holes of Minerva. And Dingala in Amsterdam. And that's it. Found Geneva as well. Now for Khmer, looks like there's nothing more to see in that direction, so we're going the opposite direction. Found a volcano again. And Macedon has completely explored the immediate north and west. To the east there's the sea, so only the south remains to be explored. That's the end of turn 8. Found the Chocolate Hills, so if anything, we're about to have two civs meeting for the first time. So we found the hero Maui. We found the Hermetic Order. But now is not the right time. Astrology boosted. We can already see where it's located right here. We saw it with another civ. And next turn. Now, how does mining become a prerequisite to astrology? Well, we can't go into detailed explanations, but we can do one sentence explanations. In mining, you find rocks that are very valuable, and you want to oh, that's a choke point right here that's very interesting, and it has coffee here. So we can't build a city right here because we're not going to get the benefits of a plantation, although we're going to get the coffee either way. Can't build a city here because it's too close to Gyeongju. So can I tack here? Regardless of what's there, I'm tacking a city there. I don't even have to look at what's on the other side. So Ngulu Mapu is expanding on the other side of the lake. That's interesting. It's getting the incense from the other side of the lake. Some fishermen crossed the lake, found that there was something odd in the vegetation on the other side, brought it back home, and well, that's interesting. We want more of it. So to get back to mining being a prerequisite to astrology, it's pretty simple. Gonna get that goody hut first. Hercules. When you're mining, you find precious stones, no matter how few of them, not enough to make it worthwhile. But astrology is based on the superstitions that these stones are bringing. Indonesia, finding, yeah, it's another city-state, Singapore. But we're not first to meet them. Now, Spain has a scout. What next for Spain? Well, a builder, now is not the right time because it's not going to be very useful. So monument becomes the obvious choice. It's always the first three items: monument, scout, builder. Now, as I said, England is gonna turn the half moon into a new moon. And craftsmanship has been boosted. Where is it located? It's here. Excellent. Holes of Minerva discovered for Brazil. As with everybody else, we're beginning with Pingala. Reason being, the effects are immediate. And we found Buenos Aires. Still going north. Need to go beyond that volcano and that mountain range. So we need to go around it. This looks like a dead end, so the scout is gonna need to come back. Khmer is sending a scout to the north, and looks like there's more open terrain to the north than on this side, on the side of Tonle Sap. So, choose production. Yeah, I think it's time for... No, I'll go for a monument. I was about to say I want a builder, but now is not the right time for it. That's odd. Okay, so send the warrior here. Now send the scout over here. Find the chocolate hills. This is more sea. It's the Mediterranean Sea. On this side, it's the Antarctic Ocean. So, by the name, we can tell that it's a very large body of water. But the Greeks wouldn't know it. They'd go by the size of the waves, actually. Compare the waves here to the waves here. Much higher waves here in the Antarctic Ocean. By the way, this is the last turn of the episode. Finding Hunza city-state. Now, my chosen place for a city happens to be on the side of a mountain and next to a river, so we're gonna have no need for an aqueduct there. We're gonna have fresh water, as much as we can dream of. Again, Mapuche still on auto move.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
First, to find the technology. Now, what does pottery unlock? Sailing. And archery is here. It's already boosted. I didn't see that. It's probably from the goodie hut. Sailing is already boosted as well. Finding that this is a large peninsula, although the river doesn't cross here. Actually, it's this looks like it's the source of the river. Let's see. Scout attack scout. That's something I often do, but then I'm gonna have to heal the scout before continuing. So choose research. Well, mining or animal husbandry. Animal husbandry is a key technology for Australia, so let's get that right away. And now we have a scout. We can build either a monument or a granary or even a builder. Now is not the right time for a settler. So, let's see. No, it's not the right time for a builder either. So let's go with a monument. And attack, but route of movement points. So that won't do immediately. Keep going. Explore as much as you can until the scout comes online, then go back home. Spain, same thing, and we're finding yet another goodie hut. And the scout has one movement point left, so this is where it will go. Gulf of Cadiz, this is Tethys Ocean, Gulf of Roses. And as I said, going for full-blown attack. Turn this half moon into a new moon. Didn't go that well. But it's not a big problem. I can heal. I know that the barbarians don't heal. And now Brazil. Oh, that's as far as this place goes. So if we want to expand to the east, Buenos Aires gets in the way. So we're gonna have to decide what to do about Buenos Aires. Do we befriend them or do we wipe them off the map and take their city?
When you find yourself in a hole, quit digging.
Okay, so this is a dead end. Choose research. Now, mining has unlocked masonry and bronze working. No big deal here explaining why it's a prerequisite. So, what I would need is writing, but I can't find it here. Sailing is also pretty good for Netherlands, but it needs pottery. So pottery it is. Found Himiko. Found a goodie hut that gave us foreign trade. Where's foreign trade here? Third tier. We don't know its prerequisites. We just know that foreign trade would be a good idea. We just don't know how to go ahead with it. Oh boy. Looks like there's a lot of mountains in between the rivers. Those are big obstacles, but not insurmountable. Actually, it's going to be very defensible land. Now, Khmer finding yellow goat. Yeah, we're going to turn them into a dead goat. Is it interesting to have a city in that valley here? And if it is, where exactly do we build it? We have truffles here. I think the best place for a city in that direction is right where yellow goat is sitting.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
Found pottery. Choose research. Now we need mining. Hey, we're warmongers. We need weapons. We need mining. And we need mining for the salt. And that's how this episode ends. Next episode, probably we're gonna have first meetings between civilizations. We're going to have the first serious battles of the game.